It's backyard baseball time! Hello, baseball fans. Sunny Day here, along with my good friend, Vinny the Gooch. Thanks, Sunny. It's good to be here for another exciting game of baseball. I can't get enough of it. Playing in today's game are the Florida Marlins and the Seattle Mariners. This is one fantastic team, Sonny, and they're having one fantastic season, which they hope pays off in a fantastic playoff run. Let's play some baseball already! Okay, let's play ball! Pitching today is Matessa Sturgis. According to the team press guide, when she's not pitching, this girl likes to ride motorcycles. You go, girl! Luann Louie is the first one out of the dugout.
Keep your eye on the ball, Patty.
Hey! She's set, cuts to the plate. She's out. Cliff Floyd at the plate. This kid's gotta be pretty nervous out there.
I'm gonna show you why they call me Chloe.
We want a batter. Takes the stretch, cuts to the plate. Chopper to third. That one took a chunk out of the ground.
Yes.
Sydney Weber steps up to the plate. This kid's gonna be patient and wait for the right pitch. Runner on first. One out.
Which twin am I again?
Swing! Oi! Takes the stretch and delivers. And just ball one. Attempts the steal.
Hit.
You gotta keep your toes in this game, Sonny. They have a runner on second. One out. Hey, batter. Hey, here's the motion. Throws it. Ball two. And the count is 2-0. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. She kicks the pitch. Strike one. I can't believe they didn't swing at that. And the count is 2-1. Whiff. Ready now, and the throw. Lined back.
Win.
Keisha Phillips' turn at bat. Runners on first and second. One out. Uh-oh, here she comes. Takes the stretch. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. That'll keep you on your toes.
Win.
Safe at third.
I protest.
Woo-hoo.
Good play.
Here comes Ashley Weber. Bases loaded. One out.
Which twin am I again?
Hey. Yeah. Into the motion. Pitch on the way. Steer right. And the count is 0-1. Swing. Into the motion. Fires. Thanks one. That makes their first run of the day. Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi. I feel a hit coming, Sonny. We want a ladder. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Cease this foolishness and just we want a batter, not a broken from the windup and the pitch. Foul. Bases loaded. One out.
Do they sell rice balls here?
We want a batter. Here's the motion and the delivery. Swung on and a foul ball. Swing. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Hey, batter. Into the motion, throws it. Chopper to third. That one took a chunk out of the ground. Safe at third.
I don't
and
like
the runner scores. And it's out of play. And she scores! Lucinda Smith comes to bat. Although Josie is among the best players on the team, proof passion is patent. And there are runners at second and third. One out.
It's Jocinda time.
Into the motion and the delivery. That was a ball. 1-0. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. We Takes her stretch. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. Here's the windup. Cuts to the plate. High. Ball 3. And the count is 3-0. She kicks. And the delivery. Strike 1.
Hey, you there.
From the windup, the 3-1 pitch. Pop wide. And it's an out.
Nice.
Jimmy Edmonds steps in. Everybody likes Jimmy because she's a one-of-a-kind original. Nobody else like her. And there are runners at second and third.
Right
2 outs.
here.
All right, Hotshot, do your best. She's ready, and the delivery. Strike! Here's the motion, and delivered.
We want a batter, not
Just
a
out. 0-2.
We want a batter, not
There's
a
a
broken
right
leg.
ball
From the
here.
stretch, and the offering. Ground ball sent them scrambling.
Watch out.
And that's an out. Well, that's the way the donkey dances, Sonny. Runners left on second and third. Luann Louie steps up to the pitcher's mound. If it's on fire or just plain hot, Lulu can smoke you with it. Paco Kaufman steps up. This kid is a good choice to lead it off. No outs.
We want batter, not chit-chatter.
Here's the windup and the delivery. Swing. Strike. Slow ball down the middle. Ugh.
Come on,
Huh?
swing on
Oh,
it.
that pitch put me to sleep for a second. 0-1.
I reckon you should have stayed home.
Into the motion and the throw.
Strike. Swing
Nice
that
pitch
already.
there.
You can do it.
0-2.
Teddy, you did way good. Come on, hurry up.
Takes
You
the
can
stretch,
do it.
the pitch.
Don't strike
A swing.
now.
Ground ball. She dives for it. She's got it now. And the throw to first. First out. And here comes Ichiro to the plate. 1 out.
Swing.
From the windup and the throw. Ball 1. 1-0.
Look at that doofus. You couldn't hit the side of an
From the windup. She
You
delivered.
can't hit.
That was ball 2.
Look at
2-0.
that doofus.
Swing! Don't swing!
Swing.
She kicks. Pitch on the way. That was a ball. 3-0.
So wing, batter!
Takes the stretch. Throws it. Swing. Strike. Looked like a lefty.
Look at that
You gotta have a good hook in this league, Sonny.
3-1.
Hit him good, Daddy.
Don't swing!
From the windup, the 3-1 pitch. Lays down the bunt. Hits a little trickler to the pitcher. Tosses it over to first. That's an out. Matessa Sturgis steps up to bat. A hit here would be nice.
It's chopping my hide. You can't hit.
Into the windup, fires. Swings. And belted. Runs over.
You
He jumps off the wall. And he's got it. Sings it to first. Say,
choo-choo train.
Oh,
Train, train, choo-choo train. Yeah.
Andres Ibsen steps up to bat. They really need a hit here, Sonny.
Now!
Into the windup and the throw. Strike 1. Looking
Look
good.
at that doofus.
Fast and furious heat.
Swing that bat already.
Bit of batter, bit of batter.
From the windup, the
Want to borrow
pitch.
my tennis racket?
Low. Ball 1. Runner on first.
Shoes
2
are
outs.
tied.
From the
We
windup.
want batter,
Fires.
not chit-chatter.
Another strike. 1-2.
I reckon you should have stayed home.
Here's the windup. The 1-2 pitch.
You
Strike.
gotta swing!
Sends him back to the dugout.
Teddy, you got him.
And that'll do it in the first inning. 1 left on. Blackwood. Billie Jean has outstanding accuracy. You just can't get much power behind the hit.
I'm gonna knock this ball out. Real ladylike.
Swing! Yeah. She sacked the delivery. Strike!
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
She sacked and the delivery.
Not a broken ladder.
Ball one.
Whiff.
And the count is 1-1.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Not a broken ladder.
She
We
kicked
want a batter,
and
not
delivers.
a broken ladder.
Ground ball sent them scrambling. Secures a single. Now it's Lou and Louie's turn. This kid's looking to make a name for themselves. Runner on first, with nobody out.
Keep your eye on the ball, Teddy.
Swing.
Please, from the windup, fired. Strike.
What? Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Into the windup and the offering.
Batter, batter.
Popped it up.
Run. Nice.
Makes it. Safe on second. Put Floyd at the plate. This kid can play baseball like nobody's business, Sonny. Runners on first and second. No out.
I'm gonna show you why they call me Clubber.
Swing.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Takes the stretch. She delivers. Strike.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Please cease this
We
foolishness
want a
and just
batter,
forfeit the
not a
game.
broken
She
ladder.
sat, throws it.
Not a broken ladder.
Swings. Towards right, and it's a foul ball. Ouch! She hits the ground, and that's an out. And the runner tags into first on a sharp single. Tags second, and she's safe. Sydney Weber steps up to the plate.
Which one am I again?
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Here's the motion and the throw. Strike one. The batter's got to pull the trigger on those. Runners on first and second.
They sell rice
One
balls
out.
here.
The target goes up, throws it. Swing. Chopper to third. That'll keep you on your toes. And the runner is safe. And they've scratched out another run. Now that's defense, Sonny. Keisha Phillips' turn at bat. Flash can really swing that lumber. Just hearing her name makes pitchers sweat. I am the greatest.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. Hey, batter, batter,
Here's the motion and delivers.
Swing.
Strike.
Batter, batter, batter.
Breaks for it.
Let's go.
Living on the edge.
Go, go, go.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Into the motion
Batter,
and the
batter,
throw. Ball one. And there are runners at second and third. One out.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Here's the motion.
Swing.
She delivers. Strike.
Swing.
1 and 2. Please cease this foolishness and just
Hey,
forfeit
batter,
the
batter,
game.
batter. Hey,
Ready now,
batter,
the
batter.
1-2 pitch. A swing. Ground ball. That one took a chunk out of the ground.
Let's go.
And she scores! Like I always say, it's better to score than to not score. Here comes Ashley Weber.
Which one am I again?
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Batter, batter, batter.
They sell rice balls here.
The stretch. She delivers. Looped up, and it's an infield fly. She's out, and she goes down.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi. Now pitching, Tiffany Bosworth. This kid can be real intimidating like out there on the mound. I'm glad I don't have to face her.
Swing.
Ready now, and the throw.
You there.
That was ball one.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Hey.
The windup, the pitch.
Hey, batter,
Strike.
batter, batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter. Swing!
Into the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Low,
We want a
ball
batter,
2.
not a
Runners
broken
on first and
ladder.
second.
Hit.
2 outs.
Hey, batter! We want a batter, not
Takes
a
the
broken
stretch
ladder.
and
We want
delivers.
a batter, not a broken ladder.
Ground ball. That one took a chunk out of the ground.
Let's
And it's an
go.
out. Well, that's the way the donkey dances, Sonny. 2 left on. Olga Tollefson comes to the plate.
What are you waiting for, batter? An invitation?
From the windup and the delivery.
Nice.
Ball 1.
Y'all can hit a lick.
So...
Y'all
From the
couldn't hit
stretch
your way out
and
of
the
a
throw.
paper bag.
Foul! With nobody out.
You couldn't hit the side of an airplane.
The windup.
So
Here's the pitch. The swing.
Go
Ground ball right to the pitcher. Fires across to first. She's out of there.
Pretty good.
Ricky Johnson coming up to the plate. I gave this kid some pointers in batting practice. Let's see if it pays off. 1 out.
You couldn't hit the side of an airplane.
Into the windup and the offering. A blooper in foul territory. 0-1.
Want to borrow my tennis racket? Ha ha.
Into the motion and delivers.
Sweet.
Sliced it.
Y'all is tapping my hat. Shoes untied.
Into the motion.
Wanna
Pitch on
borrow
the
my
way.
tennis racket?
Swing. Another one down. Somebody's gonna need a chiropractor.
Good job, Teddy.
Clarice Reed steps up.
Look at that doofus.
The windup cuts to the plate. Strike 1. That's the old stuff.
Swing
Look
already.
like a heater. Get the fire extinguisher. 0-1.
Batter, swing!
You from the windup. Throws it. Strike. Got her with the heat. And the count is 0-2. From the windup, throws it. And another batter goes down.
Teddy, you got him.
And that'll close up the second. The Marlins have the lead. Jacinda Smith comes to bat. It's Jacinda time. Here's the motion and the throw. Ground ball, that's a slow roller.
Watch out.
Into first on a sharp single. Jimmy Upman steps in. This girl's got one thing on her mind. Getting a hit. Runner on first. With nobody out.
All right, Hot Dog, do your best.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. What? From the windup and the throw. Swing. And drove it to deep left. Good job.
Watch out.
And that's an out.
Nice.
And the runner tag.
Hey. Nice.
Next batter, Billie Jean Blackwood. Billie Jean can put that ball just where she wants to, throwing or hitting. Runner on first. 1 out.
I'm gonna knock this ball out. Real ladylike.
We want a batter.
Into the windup, the delivery. Steer right.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Takes the
We
stretch,
want a
the
batter,
pitch.
not a
Swinging.
ladder.
Popped it up. And she goes down. And it's an out. Tags first. Now it's Lou and Louie's turn. Teddy gets in the way when Lulu throws, which can be a problem in the field.
Keep your eye on the ball, Teddy.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. Hey, batter,
She's
batter,
ready,
batter.
cuts to the plate.
Whip.
Low, ball 1. Runner on
Hey,
first.
batter,
2
batter,
outs.
batter.
Hit.
Hey, batter,
She
batter,
kicked,
batter.
and the delivery. That was ball 2.
Hey,
And the
batter,
count
batter,
is
batter.
2-0.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
The target
Base on
goes up
baseball
and
here.
delivers. Ball 3. And the count is 3-0.
Whip.
Hey,
Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey, batter.
Strike! The batter's got to pull the trigger on those.
3-1. Batter, not a broken ladder. Hey,
Takes the stretch and delivers. And that's the 4th ball. A free pass. The most exciting play in baseball. The walk. Cliff Floyd at the plate.
I'm gonna show you why they call me Clubber.
Swing.
From the windup, the pitch. Strike 1. The batter's got to pull the trigger on those. Runners on first and second. 2 outs.
Hey, batter. We
Takes
want a
the stretch
batter, not
and
a
the
broken
offering.
ladder.
some rice balls here.
Hammer down the middle.
Good job.
Go, go, go. Hit.
Sydney Weber steps up to the plate. Oh, that tennis has developed little Smoky Sid's eye, but she's a pretty good catch. Bases loaded, 2 outs.
Which twin am I again? They sell rice balls here.
Swing.
Into the windup, the delivery. That was ball 1.
Swing. Hey, batter.
They
From
sell
the
rice
windup
balls here.
and the offering.
Hey,
High,
batter.
ball 2. And the count is 2-0.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
The windup and the
Hey,
pitch.
batter.
High, ball 3. And the count is 3-0.
Hey, you there. Hey, batter.
From the
Hey,
stretch,
batter.
fires.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Hey, batter.
Please cease this foolishness and just
The
the windup. Pitch on the way. Placed one right up the middle.
Yippee.
And she scores! That's what you call a momentum shifter. Keisha Phillips' turn at bat. Uh-oh, here she comes.
Hey, batter. Swing.
The target goes up. Here's the pitch.
Hit.
Strike 1. The batter's got to pull the trigger on those.
Whip.
The stretch. She delivers.
We
Steer
want a
right.
batter, not a
3
broken
on.
ladder.
2 outs.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Takes her stretch and delivers. Ball 1. 1 and 2.
They sell rice balls here.
Hey, batter.
From the windup, the 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. And the count is 2 and 2.
We want a batter, not a broken
Hit.
ladder. We want a
She's
batter,
set
not a
and the
broken
delivery.
ladder.
A swing. Looped up.
Wow. Go, go, go.
She's out of there. Halfway through the inning now. 3 left on. The Marlins have the lead. Dominic Hoskins comes to the plate. No outs.
Shoes untied.
That kid's afraid of the ball.
Y'all couldn't hit your way and do it.
She kicks and the delivery.
Swing already.
Ground ball.
Yeah.
Loops it to short. And the throw to first. He's out of there. Tiffany Bosworth steps up to bat. This girl can walk the walk, but can she hit the ball? She kicks and delivers. High, ball 1.
Ronnie, leave that squirrel alone. I can do a pirouette.
She's set and the pitch.
An invitation?
That was a ball. 1 out.
You can do it.
Takes her stretch. The pitch.
Shoes untied.
Swings. Strike. Nasty.
Be nice.
I can do a pirouette.
From the stretch. Fires. Swung on. Ground ball. Down the middle. The throw to first base. She's out of there. Paco Kaufman steps up. 2 outs.
Come on. Hurry up.
From the windup. Fires. Steer right. Now that's
You're not
what I'm
bad
talking
already.
about, Sonny.
Come on,
And it
swing
was the
on.
heat.
I
Yo,
hear there's
hot
still some
stuff.
room on the
And the count
baseball
is
team.
0-1.
You can hit.
The stretch. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. I thought for sure that one was a strike. Then again, my eyes ain't what they used to be. 1-1.
You couldn't hit the son
The
of an
stretch.
airplane.
The 1-1 pitch.
Let's crack it.
Ground ball.
Right on.
And she goes after it. Chucks it to first. He's out of there. That
Way to
pulls
go,
their
sis.
plug for this inning. That's it for the 3rd inning. The Marlins are just destroying them. Up by 6. Here comes Ashley Weber with nobody out. Which twin am I again?
Swing. Hey, batter.
The windup and the delivery.
Swing.
Ball
We
1.
want a batter, not a broken ladder. We want a batter.
Ready now? Here's the
Hey,
pitch.
batter.
Right.
Swing. Hey, batter. We want a batter.
Here's the motion. The 1-1 pitch.
Batter.
Thanks, 1.
Look.
Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi. Let's see what this kid can do. Runner on first, with nobody out.
Ta-la-la.
Hey, batter.
She kicks, and the throw. Ground ball,
Go, go,
that's
go.
a slow roller. And makes it to second.
Look.
Jacinda Smith comes to bat. Runners on first and second. No out.
It's Jacinda time.
We want a batter. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
The target goes up. She delivers.
Swing.
Strike 1. 0-1.
Hey, batter. Swing.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Batter.
Ground ball,
Look,
that's
look.
a slow roller. She's out. That kid was out by a mile.
Yippee.
Jimmy Upman steps in. Runners at the corners. 1 out.
You know I'm getting a hit here, right?
You there. We want a batter.
Takes her stretch.
not a broken
Here's the
ladder. Batter.
And belted. Whoa, Nelly.
Oh,
And
right,
it's an
yes, sir.
out. And the runner tagged.
I don't like this.
Next batter, Billie Jean Blackwood. Billie Jean can put that ball just where she wants to, throwing or hitting. Runners at the corners. 2 outs.
I'm sending this one out the way to Perry.
Hey, batter.
Takes the stretch. Pitch on the way. Strike 1.
Not a broken ladder. Hey, batter.
They sell rice balls here.
We want a batter.
Into the
not a
motion.
broken
Here's the
ladder.
pitch. That was a ball.
Swing.
1-1.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Hey,
Here's the motion.
Swing.
The 1-1 pitch. Ground ball. That one took a chunk out of the ground.
go.
And the runner scores. Vinny the Gooch. Loving that.
Watch out.
Now it's Lou and Louie's turn. I feel a hit coming, Sonny.
What? No, Daddy.
Takes her stretch and delivers.
Swing.
Right. The batter's got to pull the trigger on those. Runners on first and second.
Swing.
2 outs. Please cease this foolishness and
Hey,
just
batter,
forfeit the
batter,
game.
batter.
The windup, the pitch. Ball 1.
Yeah. Swing. Whip.
They sell rice balls
The
here.
stretch and the offering.
Hey, batter.
Chopper to third. That one took a chunk out of the ground. She's out. That kid's out like acid washed overalls, Sonny. Halfway through the inning now. 2 left on. The Marlins are just destroying them. Up by 7. And here comes Ichiro to the plate. Nobody out.
You gonna swing. Now.
She's untied. Coach calls timeout. Here's Ashley Weber, ready to wow the crowd. Little Smokey Ash's dad discourages her from practicing right hooks because he doesn't want her to mess up a tennis song.
Swing that bat already.
The stretch.
Ready, Chaz,
Pitch
you
on the way.
No good.
That was ball one.
Y'all is chopping my heart.
She's ready, and the delivery. That was a ball.
No good.
That kid's afraid of the ball.
What are you waiting for, batter? An invitation?
Check out that kid.
The windup and the pitch.
Nice.
Swinging. Top fly.
Right on.
Jumping in the air. Oh, she grabs it. That's an out. Matessa Sturgis steps up. 1 out.
His shoes untied. Would you like to borrow my tutu? Shoes untied.
She sat and the delivery.
Y'all can hit.
Swinging.
Strike. You can
Good
do
move. Throw ball.
Swing
And the
over
count
it.
is 0-1.
Shoes untied.
She sat, throws
Check
it.
out that kid, man.
Swinging. Popped it up.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
She didn't get it. Thanks for that lesson on gravity.
Ooh,
And the
ooh,
throw to
yeah.
first. Safe. Andres Gibson comes to the plate. I wouldn't want to meet this kid in a dark alley. I wouldn't want to meet him in a light alley neither. Alleys are scary. Runner on first. 1 out.
Leave that
Takes the stretch. Fires.
Now.
The swing. Strike one.
We want batter,
Solid left
not a
hook.
chit-chatter.
You could really hurt your arm throwing like that. 0-1.
Swing that bat already.
We want
The windup
batter, not a
and the
chit-chatter.
offering.
Daddy said
Swing.
you guys know.
Ground ball.
That's
Hits
right.
a little trickler to the pitcher. Tosses it over to second. That's it for her. She fires it to first. He's out of there. Could be two. Yes! They are turned away in this inning. And the fourth inning's over. The Marlins have the lead. Cliff Floyd at the plate. This kid can play baseball like nobody's business, Sonny. No out.
Back up.
Into the motion and the pitch. What? The batter's got to pull the trigger on those. And the count is 0-1.
We want a batter, not a broken
They sell
ladder.
rice
She sat. Here's the pitch.
So
Low. Ball one.
So wing.
Here.
We want
She
a
sat
batter,
and
not
delivers.
broken
A
ladder.
swing. Popped it up.
Yippee. Hit.
Sydney Weber steps up to the plate. I gave this kid some pointers in batting practice. Let's see if it pays off.
Which twin am I again?
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. We
She
want a
sat,
batter,
cuts to the
not a
plate.
broken ladder.
That was ball one. Runner on first. Nobody out.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
She kicked the delivery. Swung on. Popped it up. Makes it. Safe on second. Keisha Phillips turned it back. Not only can she wail on the ball, Flash can also outrun most players on the team. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Uh-oh. Here she comes.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. We
Takes
want a
her stretch.
batter, not
Here's
a
the
broken
pitch.
ladder.
Strike one. I can't believe they didn't swing at that.
So wing.
Now pitching, Dominic Hoskins.
We want a
This boy
batter,
can flat
not a
out pitch,
broken
Sonny.
ladder.
And I hear he can
Hey,
bake a
batter,
mean
batter,
sweet
batter.
potato pie, too.
We
Into
want
the
a
motion,
batter,
the pitch.
not a broken ladder.
That was ball one.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. So wing. So wing. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Into the motion and the
We
pitch.
want a batter, not a
Just
broken
foul.
ladder.
And the
We
count
want
is
a
1 and
batter,
2.
Not a broken
sell rice
ladder.
balls
Hey,
here.
batter, batter, batter. Hey,
He
batter,
winds
batter,
the
batter.
1-2 pitch. A long one and deep. Goodbye, baseball. I remember once back in the old days, last season when people were she hit the ball so hard she broke the bat in two. Rounded the base. baby's gone. Here comes Ashley Weber. This kid's gotta be pretty nervous out there. No out. Which swing am I again?
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
From the windup, here's the pitch. That was ball one.
Batter, batter, hey, batter, batter, batter.
Hey.
Hey, batter, batter,
The
batter.
windup, the delivery,
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
and drove one deep. Woo-hoo. Off the wall, and he's got it. Safe at first. Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi.
And now a leaf from Swan Lake.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Hey, you there.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Ready now, pitch on the way. Swinging. An unforgettable undergrounder.
Nice.
It's like you gotta have ESP to know where that thing's gonna pop up.
Good job.
Safe at third. They got another one. That's the kind of hustling I like to see. And the runner scores. Vinny the Gooch, loving that. Jacinda Smith comes to bat. No out. It's Jacinda time.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. Swing.
The windup and delivers. That was ball one.
Swing.
Do they sell rice balls here?
Into the motion
Hey,
and the
batter, batter,
throw.
batter.
That was a ball.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Now pitching, Andres Ibsen. This
Hey,
boy can
batter,
flat out
batter,
pitch, Sonny,
batter,
and I hear he can bake a mean
We
sweet
want a
potato
batter,
pie,
They
not
sell
a
too.
rice
broken
balls
ladder.
here.
Come center,
Hey,
here's the
batter,
pitch.
batter.
Ball three. He really got up in the kitchen with that one.
Hit.
We want a batter.
Here's
not
the
a
windup,
broken
the
ladder.
Strike! I can't believe they didn't swing at that. And the count is 3-1.
Not a broken
Hey.
ladder.
He's ready now. The 3-1 pitch. And belted! Off the wall,
Let's go.
and he's got it! Secures a single.
Win.
Jimmy Edmonds steps in, still hitless and trying to do something about it.
You know I'm getting a hit here, right?
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Into the windup and the delivery. Swung on. A long drive.
Oh.
Safe at second.
This isn't fun. Hey.
Next batter, Billie Jean Blackwood.
I'm sending this one all the way to Perry.
What?
We
Rewind,
want a batter,
throws
not
it.
a broken ladder.
Throw. Ball one. Runners at the corners.
Hey, batter, batter,
Nobody
batter.
out.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Here's the motion and the offering.
We
Strike
want a
one.
batter,
I
not a
can't
broken
believe they didn't
ladder.
swing at that.
Swing. Whiff.
Ready now, the 1-1 pitch. A long fly. I think we need a new baseball. I think that blasted a hole in the space-time continuum. Haters are all right, but I'm a Frenchman. Now it's Lou and Louie's turn. winds and delivers. Steer right. No outs. The windup. The delivery. Swinging. And she's out. Cliff Floyd at the plate.
Back up.
Cease this foolishness and just forfeit the game.
We want a batter.
The strap. The delivery. High. Ball one. Looks like we got a little control problem. One out.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Into the windup. The delivery. Strike one.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
He sets and delivers. Strike two. Looked like a good pitch to me. And the count is 1-2.
Swing.
From the windup, the 1-2 pitch. Ball two.
They sell rice balls here.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
From the windup, the 2-2 pitch. That was ball three.
We want a batter. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
He winds, pitch on the way, swinging, and a foul ball.
Swing. Hey, batter, batter, batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
From the stretch, pitch on the way, a swing. Chopper to third. That's a slow roller. Into first on a sharp single.
Watch out.
Going for two bases and makes it easily. That had double written all over it, Sonny. Sidney Weber steps up to the plate. Little Smokey Sid is a strong player, but on a sister's team, we're talking power twins. They have a runner on second, one out. Which twin am I again?
We want a batter.
Into the motion, throws it. That was a ball, and the count is 1-0.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. We want a batter, not a
From the windup and the delivery. Chopper to third. That's a slow roller. Into first on a sharp single. This is quite a predicament, and the runner is safe. Keisha Phillips' turn at bat. Uh-oh, here she comes. From the windup, the delivery. Strike! Looks like a good pitch to me. Runners on first and second. One out.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
He sets, he throws it. That was ball one.
Swing. We want a batter, not a broken
Into the motion, the delivery.
We
That was
want a
ball
batter,
two.
not
2
a
and
broken
1.
ladder.
Into the motion and the pitch. Ball three. 3 and 1.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Into the motion, throws it. And that's the fourth
We
ball.
want a batter,
Roll
not
down
a
the
broken
first
ladder.
baseline. Here comes Ashley Weber. Little Smokey Ass is in great shape from all that tennis conditioning. 3 on, 1 out. I'm gonna backhand this one over the net. I mean, fence. Please cease this foolishness and just forfeit the game. Into the windup and the delivery. Steer right.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
He's
We
ready
want
now
a
and the
batter,
pitch.
batter, batter.
Steer right. 0-2.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Here's the windup. Throws it. That was ball one.
Swing. We want a batter,
The stretch
not a broken
and the
ladder.
delivery. Ball two. 2 and 2.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
He's ready now.
Baseball's
Fires. Grounded into center field. Sent them scrambling.
Let's go.
And that's an out. And they've scratched out another run.
Yes,
Vinny the
yes,
Goose.
yes.
Loving that. Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi. Runners at the corners. 2 outs. And now a piece from Swan Lake.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
center and delivers. Ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, batter. Hi. So
Takes the
wing.
stretch and the offering.
So
High.
wing.
Ball 2.
What? Hi. Hey, batter.
He's ready now and delivers. That was ball
So
3.
wing.
Breaks for it.
Win.
A bold move by the manager,
play.
Sonny.
Good job. So
And there are runners at second and third. 2 outs.
Hey.
swing.
From the windup, the pitch.
Cease this foolishness.
Steer right. 3-1.
Hey, batter.
They sell rice balls
Ready now,
here?
the 3-1
Hey,
pitch.
batter.
Foul.
Swing.
3-2.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Into the motion. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 4. A free pass.
Hey.
Lucinda Smith comes to bat. 3 on, 2 outs. It's Lucinda time. He sets and delivers. That was ball 1. And the count is 1-0.
We want a batter, not a broken
From the
ladder.
stretch, the
We
delivery.
want a batter,
Steer
not a broken
right.
ladder. Not a
1 and
broken
1.
ladder.
Cease this foolishness and just forfeit the game.
We want a
The
batter,
windup,
not
the
a
pitch.
broken ladder.
That was ball 2. And the count is 2-1.
Please cease this foolishness and just forfeit the game.
The stretch, the 2-1 pitch. High and inside.
Hey.
Hey, you there. Hey, batter,
Here's the windup. Fires.
Hey, batter,
Steer right.
Hey, batter,
3-2.
We want a batter.
Now pitching,
Olga
Tollefson. According to the team press guide, Distro is not only a great pitcher, but she has a third-degree black belt in Taekwondo. Hi-ya! Here's the windup. Throws it. Swung on. Belted it. She's out. 3 left on. The Marlins have the lead. Olga Tollefson steps up to bat. A hit here would be nice. Nobody out.
Swing.
The windup. Here's the pitch.
We're alone.
Which one am I supposed
That
to
was
cheer
ball
for
1.
then?
You can do it. Come on, hurry
What are you waiting for, batter?
I
An
can do it
invitation?
pirouette.
She kicks. And the delivery. A swing. Lays down the bunt.
Here!
She's all over it. Throws it to first. She's out.
Ooh,
Ricky Johnson coming up to the plate.
check out that kid, man.
The windup. And the delivery. Strike 1. 1 out.
Swing. Come on, swing already.
Swing that bat already.
Swing.
The target goes up. Cuts to the plate. Right.
You can.
Would you like to
0-2.
Daddy says you guys no good.
She's ready. Fires.
Look at that doofus.
Swinging. Say goodbye to another hitter. Ace. Clarice Reed steps up to bat. The fabulous Gooch predicts this kid is going places.
There's not a chitter-chatter.
The target goes up and the throw. High, ball 1. She just missed on that one. 1-0.
Still some room on the ping
Here's the
pong
windup
team.
and the throw.
So wing, batter.
Foul. Watch out now.
Swing that bat already.
Here's the windup. The
We
1-1
want a
pitch.
batter, not a
A
chitter-chatter.
swing. Strike. And the count is
can
1
do
and
it.
2.
You couldn't hit the side
The
of an
windup
airplane.
and the pitch.
So wing.
Strike. Say goodbye to another hitter. Somebody's gonna need a chiropractor. Ace.
Swing. Now.
And this inning is over. The Marlins have the lead, up by 16. Jimmy Batman steps in.
All right, Hotshot, do your best.
We want a batter, not a broken
Here's the
ladder.
windup and the delivery. Strike! Looked like a
They
good
show
pitch
rice
to
balls
me.
here.
And the count
Hey,
is
you
0-1.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
From the
We
stretch.
want a batter,
Fires.
not a broken ladder.
Just foul.
Oh,
0-2.
Please, cease
The
this
windup
foolishness
and
just
the
throw
throw.
the game.
High, ball 1.
Hey,
Looks like we got a little control problem.
1-2. With. Please, cease this foolishness Hey, and batter,
Takes
batter, just
the
throw
stretch.
game.
The 1-2 pitch.
Swing.
And a foul ball. 1-2.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
From the windup. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball. That's a slow roller. And that's an out. Next batter, Billie Jean Blackwood. Billie Jean has outstanding accuracy. You just can't get much power behind the hit. 1 out.
I'm sending this one all the way to Paris.
Please cease this foolishness and just
Swing.
forfeit the game.
The windup. Here's the
Swing.
pitch. Strike!
With.
What is she waiting for? 0-1.
Hey,
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
She's ready. And the
Swing.
offering. Strike!
Hey, batter, batter,
Looked like a
batter.
good pitch to me.
Hey.
And the count
Hey,
is
batter,
0-2.
batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
She's set. Fires. Ball 1.
hey, you there.
And the count is 1-2.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. Hey, batter,
Into the
batter,
windup
batter.
and the throw. Swings. Tattoos that one.
Go, go, go.
Secures a single. Now it's Lou and Louie's turn. Teddy gets in the way when Lulu throws, which can be a problem in the field. Runner on first. 1 out.
Let's go, Teddy.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Into the motion. Throws
We
it.
want a batter, not a broken
Right.
ladder.
The batter's gotta pull the trigger on
Cease
those.
this foolishness
0-1.
and just forfeit the game. With. Hey,
Here's the
batter,
motion.
batter.
Fires. That was a ball.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Here's the windup. The
Hey,
1-1
batter, batter,
pitch.
batter.
Ball 2. And the count is 2-1.
So wing. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
She kicked. Here's the pitch.
Cease this
Swinging.
foolishness and just forfeit the
Ground
game.
ball. That one took a chunk out of the ground. She's safe. Cliff Floyd at the plate.
I'm gonna show you why they call me Clover.
Yeah.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Run the stretch. And the pitch.
Hey, batter,
That was a
batter,
ball.
batter. Swing. We want a batter.
Run the
not a
stretch.
broken
And
ladder.
delivers.
Hey,
Right.
batter, batter, batter. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
They sell rice balls here.
Hey, batter,
The
batter,
stretch.
batter.
Fires. Swings. Ground ball. That one took a chunk out of the ground.
Nice.
Hey,
She's safe. Oops. The
Hey.
wheels fell off.
nice.
She's
Hey.
safe.
Interesting.
Watch out.
Good job.
Sydney Weber steps up to the plate. Little Smokey Spit is a strong player, but on a sister team, we're talking power twins.
So
3 on.
Hey.
1 out. I'm gonna backhand this one over the net. I mean, fence.
With. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Into the motion. She delivers. High. Ball
They sell
1.
rice balls
1-0.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Please,
cease
ready
this
now.
foolishness.
Fires.
Batter,
Ball
not a
2.
broken ladder.
2-0.
So wing. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Takes her stretch.
Hey,
Cuts to the
batter,
plate.
batter, batter.
Strike one. The batter's gotta pull the trigger on those.
So wing.
And the count
We
is
want
2
a
and
batter,
1.
not a broken ladder.
Hey,
Ready now?
We want
The
a batter,
2-1
not a
pitch.
broken ladder.
And it goes foul. And the count is 2 and 2.
We want a batter, not a broken
Please
ladder.
cease this foolishness and just forfeit She's the set. game. The
We
2-2
want a
pitch.
batter, not
A
a
swing
broken
and
ladder.
strike. She goes down on strikes. Well, they get an E for effort. Keisha Phillips turn at bat. Not only can she wail on the ball, Flash can also outrun most players on the team. Uh-oh, here she comes.
Yeah.
She kicks and the throw.
Wing.
Strike
So
one.
wing. Yeah. So wing.
Ready now?
are they some
Fire.
rice balls here?
That was ball one.
We want
1
a
and
batter,
1.
not we want a batter, not a broken ladder. We want a batter.
Here's the windup and delivers. That was ball
So
2.
wing.
And the count is 2 and 1.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Hey, you there. The target goes up.
So
The delivery.
wing.
They some
Right.
rice balls
This
here?
kid's a good
So
two-strike
wing.
hitter.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
From the stretch,
So
the
wing.
2-2 pitch. Belted it.
Wow.
I don't believe it. It's a grand slam home run. That pitcher's gonna have to get some counseling after that one. Here comes Ashley Weber. The only player I know of who has an eye as good as Ashley is her sister Sydney. I'm gonna backhand this one over the net. I mean, fence.
So wing. So wing.
Into the motion, the
Hey,
delivery.
batter, batter, batter.
High and
They some
outside.
rice balls
2
here?
outs.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. Whip. We
Here's
want
the
a
motion.
batter. We
She
want a
delivers.
batter, not a
Strike.
batter.
1 and 1.
Hey, batter, batter, hey, batter, batter, batter.
She kicked the 1-1 pitch. Smacked one left of center.
Nice.
Run.
Safe at second.
Go, go, go.
Yippee.
Let's go.
And she scores! Now that's defense, Sonny. Okay, that'll bring out Vicky Kawaguchi. Vicky's a pretty fast runner, and it seems like she can go all day without getting tired. 2 outs. Ta-la-la.
So wing.
Ready now, cuts to the plate.
Hey, batter, batter,
Swing.
batter.
Ground ball. That one took a chunk out of the ground.
Run.
Safe at first.
Go, go, go.
Jacinda Smith comes to bat. Runner on first. 2 outs. Back up.
They sell rice balls here?
So wing.
Here's the windup. She delivered. That was ball 1.
Whip.
Yeah. From the
We want
stretch.
a batter,
Pitch on the
not
way.
a broken ladder.
Just foul. And the count is 1 and 1.
So wing.
Here's Ricky Johnson ready to wow the crowd. Ricky has a
We want a
smoking left
batter,
hook,
not a
but he won't
broken
stay off the
ladder.
soccer field
We
long
want a
enough to
batter,
practice any
not
of
a
the other
broken
pitches.
ladder.
He
Hey,
comes
batter,
center,
batter,
the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard.
Run. Let's go.
Jimmy Edman steps in. Runners on first and second. 2 outs.
All right, Hotshot, do your best.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
He winds and the pitch.
We want a batter,
Strike
not a
1.
broken
You know,
ladder.
you can throw your back out swinging
So
like that.
wing.
And the count is 0 and 1.
Hey,
The strap throws it. That was a ball.
Whip. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
oi.
Takes the stretch. The 1-1 pitch.
Want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Ground ball up the first baseline. Sent them scrambling. And that's an out. 2 left on. The Marlins are just destroying them. Step back, cause these kids are on fire. Hot, hot, hot. Dominic Hoskins steps up to bat. No outs.
Swing that bat already.
You can hit.
Bitty batter, swing batter.
From the windup, here's the pitch.
Team. Daddy says
Right.
you guys know
Good one.
it.
Surprised them with a slow ball. If that pitch was any slower, it'd be yesterday. And the count is 0-1.
Pirouette.
Here's the motion. Here's the
You gotta
pitch.
swing.
Right.
I can do a pirouette.
You gonna swing. Now.
The windup.
I
Fires.
reckon you should have stayed home
Swings.
today.
Skies to left. Back. She dives for it. Picks it up. Tucks it over.
Here.
Tiffany Bosworth steps up to bat.
So.
Here's the windup. Throws it. Swing. Strike. Runner on first.
Come on,
No
swing
outs.
already.
Check out this serve. Pitch. Takes the stretch. Throws it.
Come on.
Swinging. Strike. And the count is
strike out
0-2.
Ronnie, leave that
The
squirrel
windup.
alone.
Fires.
What are you waiting for, batter?
Swung on. Another one down. That's
You couldn't
so
get the side of an
embarrassing.
airplane. Ronnie,
Ace.
leave that squirrel alone.
Paco Kaufman comes to the plate. That kid's waving that bat around like it was a toothpick.
Check out that kid, man.
The windup. She delivers.
Come on, swing
High,
already.
ball one.
won't
And the
batter,
count
no
is
chit
1-0.
Y'all can't hit a lick.
Here's the motion. The delivery.
Would you like to
Right.
borrow my
And the
tutu?
count is 1-1.
Come on, hurry up.
The target goes up. The 1-1 pitch.
Your foot again.
A blooper in foul territory.
Now.
His shoes
What are you
untied.
waiting for,
Here's the
batter?
windup. The 1-2 pitch. A swing.
Now.
Ground ball. Straight down the middle. Here's the throw to second. That'll send him back to the dugout. Zings it to first. We got him out. They turn 2. That'll bring him to a halt in this inning.
Yes!
The Marlins win. 21-0. What an exciting game. Everybody's so happy out there. Now it's time for the post-game victory tour around town where the players hang their heads out of their parents' cars, cheering and singing. This is Sunny Day and Vinny the Gooch saying see you next time.